Congratulate yourself if you are one of the 5 people I want to mention in this video. If you are one of the 5 people that I want to mention in this video. If you have 2 or 3, you are still good to go, but you just have to level up. And number 4 and 5 is one of the biggest. See, don't play with it. It's one of the biggest and the craziest things that many men do have. Number 1 is that what? If you are a guy that can control your emotions, bro. If you are a guy that can control your emotions, number 1, it's very, very good, and it's going to really help you in many parts of your life. Not because you are not a human being. Now, let me first of all address the debate of having a girlfriend. Is it better you have a girlfriend while building your life or the journey of your life, or you don't have a girlfriend? Yes, many people say, I don't have a girlfriend, don't have a girlfriend, no this, don't do that. Yes, you can prefer not to have a girlfriend, and at the same time, having a girlfriend while building your journey is not bad. It's not bad, but it is just not advisable. It is better you don't play with blade at all than to be trimming your nails with blade. That's one number 1 implication. And having a girlfriend does not mean that you see, there are a lot of billionaires today that when they start their journey they have girls, but they are just types of girls that there are some certain kind of girls you have to have around yourself, because the people that come to conclusion that they say it is better you don't have at all is because they have known the kind of girls that are more popular in Nigeria particularly. They are not the mindset of the kind of girls that are around here, and that's the reason why they always say that it is better. And for me, I would advise you don't have, because once you don't have, there will not be any distractions. But if you have, and that girl too, your mindset, the two of your mindset is the same. Like you are both supporting each other with adding to your goal, and she also have her own goals and things she's chasing up. Yes, it's very good. That's it. So once you're able to control your emotions in every part of your life, forget about it. That's it. That's number 1. Number 2 is that what? If you're a guy that can resist the urge to the talk, see, there's nothing that spoils person's life past the talk. Talking too much is one of the things that I have friends that saying too much, talking too much has spoiled their life to some extent, that and they cannot still even they cannot even control themselves to stop, because it has become a habit with them. The reason why that thing is very bad is that whenever you want to acquire success, you know that there's why I say something that whenever you want to do something and you are telling people that you want to do that thing, automatically your brain thinks you have achieved that thing, and you'll be more excited when you have not started that thing than when you start. So when you are more excited before starting something, then the brain already gets the dopamine or the reward of that particular thing before even starting it, so you won't bother to do it anymore. So whenever some of you like this, maybe your client just wants to pay you, or you have already even promised. Some people promise, he just only promise you before you know like this, or your guy don't know, everybody don't know. It's not that it's bad, but most of the time it is not advisable, because at the end of the day, we notice that 80% of the things that you say before it happens don't usually come to happen later on, because not everybody minds, one. And number 2 is that saying things that have not come into existence out usually affect it more than after it comes. It is better you go and buy bread than people not knowing that you have a bakery, than for you to even start, before you start building the bakery, everybody have known that you want to be a bakery. So that's number 2. Number 3 is that what? A guy that can control in all aspects of his addictions. See, addictions too is one of the things that have spoiled many people's life. Addiction, maybe they are addicted to one thing, and anything that you cannot control will control you. Accept it or leave it. Anything that you cannot control will control you. And why do they call it addiction? Addiction is because your brain has automatically tied to it, that it is now your brain. You cannot control that thing anymore. It is that thing that is controlling you. Maybe in Igbo, maybe you dey smoke, maybe you dey watch all this corn, you dey do all this wayward womanizing, the cravings, addictions, buy this, buy that, necessary or unnecessary, buy it, spending, you understand? You dey fagbo, you dey drink, any type of drug, any type of addictions. I don't even want to know any type of addictions. We always know that addictions are the little habits that you don't even pay attention to until they start controlling you. That's number 3 of it. Number 4, you are a guy. I think it's very, very important. A guy that can think long term with money. See, because the reason is that wherever you're going in life, you always need money, right? And everything you do in life, money is everything. So if you are not such a guy that you think long term with money, you don't just only think that what do you want to buy, but what do you want to produce. If you're a guy that thinks in producing, not consuming, bro, you have solved 60% of your problem. Because at the end of the day, if you look at everybody that are rich today, they produce, they don't consume. Now only you go buy clothes, now only you go buy shoe, now only you go buy data. Everything of your life you are buying. How do you want to save? How do you want to become who you want to become? So if you are a guy that you are able to think long term with money, not only instant gratification, not only instant pleasure, that okay, let me buy this thing so that people will, let me buy this thing so that they can. Once you are still thinking that way, bro, you don't have nowhere to go, because every money you buy, every money that comes into your hand, it will always find its way out back. If you don't use them for something meaningful, it will always have its way out back. And number 5 is that a guy it's very, very important. A guy that have plans for everything. See, everything of your life, you have plan. You know that following plan is one of the greatest things in life. You already have plan, like draw the plan like this. Okay, I do this. Yes, 80% of the time the plan will not come out as it is, but it helps you and it gives you clarification between the things that are necessary and not necessary. Now, for example, now you have set up your day that today I want to do this thing for 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You have set up everything. Whenever you are doing something that you feel like this thing is not part of my plan, if you look at the time and that particular time, you feel like, what am I supposed to be doing by now? Then you look at your plan, you say that you'll be able to figure it out, and it will be more easier for you to stop that thing because that particular thing that you're supposed to do is still there. But if you don't have a plan, your brain will try to find out that, okay, what do I supposed to do? Nothing, though. And you see how things, but you don't write them down, so you don't know. So automatically your brain feel like you don't need to do it, or even if you come to your mind, you like, you can do it later. But when is later? You say in the evening, Abi. When evening comes, you say tomorrow morning. When tomorrow morning, another work is waiting for you. Another task is waiting for you tomorrow morning. So before you finish that task tomorrow morning, it is in the afternoon. In the afternoon, you say you want to rest. You say you do it in the evening. That's how it keeps on going. Because any task undone now is not disappearing. It is adding to the next task. So it's either you do them together or you do them separately. And bonus for this video before it gets much too longer, a guy that don't seek validations. Yes, I intentionally add it because nowadays many people cannot even decide, and if you cannot decide, you are handing the key of your life to another person to decide for you. Why? Don't you have brain? Don't you know what you want to do? Many people seek validations. I have 500,000, what should I use to do? I have 1 million, should I buy more too? I have this. See, if you are seeking validation, if you don't follow, because you yourself, let's see something. If you don't lie to yourself, you always know the right thing to do. If you don't lie to yourself, you always know the right thing to do. You take it or leave it. You know the right thing. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, but you are not just sure. And when you ask for validation, yes, it's better for you to ask advice. And whenever you listen to advice, you don't take the advice directly to your own decision. No, you take advice as a filtering method. Now you have filtered your own now on ground. Now, okay, you have decided, okay, if I get this 1 million, I'll split 300,000 into farming, 100,000 into crypto. You have split it. That's your own idea, be right? But you are not that sure. So when you want to take advice, you take advice from people in that same field, people in that same situation that maybe they are higher than you. When you take the advice, you're not taking the advice because you want to go and apply it immediately. No, you take the advice to filter it and compare it to your own. That, okay, now this person says do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. When you check out, when you look at your own, does it relate? If it relates, it can go. But if you don't, you know that, okay, yes, you know which one is not correct. Maybe this person's own is odd than to your own, or maybe your own is odd to his own. So that's how you do it. So if you watch this video to this level, congratulate yourself, because things that you have heard cannot be unheard. And once you know something, it cannot delete from your brain unless you delete it. So you watch this video to this level, like and follow for more videos like this.